Retired and lonely? This video is for you. We will give you practical, research-informed strategies you can start using today to feel more connected, purposeful, and alive. Why this matters. Retirement is supposed to be relaxing, and it can be, but it also brings change. Routines dissolve, coworkers vanish, identity shifts. For many, that transition leaves a quiet space that can feel heavy. If that sounds familiar, you're not broken, you're human. And there are simple steps that together rebuild belonging and meaning. In this video, I'll cover why loneliness happens after retirement, the real mechanisms, 5 practical coping strategies that work for different personalities, small daily habits that restore connection, how to spot when loneliness is becoming serious and what to do next. Later, I'll share one unexpected activity that people in their 70s told me rebuilt their social life within weeks, and it's probably nothing you'd guess. Stay tuned for that. Understand what's happening. Before fixing something, we have to understand it. Loneliness in retirement often comes from 3 shifts. Loss of daily structure. Work provides built-in routine and interaction. Without it, days can blur and social opportunities vanish. Loss of social network. Coworkers, regular clients, and commuting chats disappear. Those casual daily contacts are surprisingly important. Identity change. Many people identify strongly with their job. When that label leaves, so does a part of how we see ourselves. Understanding these 3 causes helps us design targeted solutions. For example, if routine is the main loss, a schedule helps. If identity is the issue, new meaningful roles help. If social network is missing, we rebuild it intentionally. Quick mindset shift. Think of retirement as a major life transition, not the end of social life. Transitions are opportunities to discover parts of ourselves that were waiting in the wings. Practical marker. If you find yourself spending most days alone, losing interest in hobbies, or feeling persistently low, that's a signal to act. Earlier is better. Build a new routine. Behavioral fixes. Routines aren't boring. They are scaffolding for a thriving life. Here's how to create one that fights loneliness. Morning anchor. Start each day with a short ritual. 20 minutes of stretching, tea on the balcony, or a short walk. The goal is predictable structure that signals your brain a new day has begun. Scheduled social blocks. Add 2 fixed weekly social activities to your calendar: a coffee with a friend, a class, or a volunteer shift. Treat them like appointments you cannot cancel. Project time. Allocate 2 to 3 weekly blocks for a meaningful project. Writing memoirs, learning guitar, or volunteering. Projects give purpose and conversation material. Micro social moments. Plan small, repeatable interactions. Chat with the cashier, join a discussion after a community class, or walk a dog in the neighborhood at the same time each day. Why this works. Routine reduces decision fatigue and forces you into contact with others. The more predictable small interactions you schedule, the more social momentum you build. In a bit, I'll share a zero-cost project idea that creates weekly social gatherings with almost no effort. And people tell me it feels as fulfilling as a part-time job. Rebuild social networks. Practical tactics. Loneliness often means a network gap. Here's how to close it. Step by step. Map your current network. Take 15 minutes and list people you know. Neighbors, ex-colleagues, family, friends from hobbies. Mark who you'd like to see more often. Make low-pressure invitations. Start with coffee, a phone call, or an invite to a walk. Keep invites specific. Tea Tuesday at 3? Specificity boosts acceptance. Join interest group. Libraries, gardening clubs, community centers, walking groups, or hobby meetups are goldmine. Try 3 different groups and stick with the one that feels best. Volunteer strategically. Choose roles that match your skills and allow social interaction. Teaching, library help, or community outreach. Volunteering creates instant purpose and team bonds. Use technology creatively. Video chats, neighborhood apps, and local Facebook groups can turn into real-world meetups. Don't ignore them because they start online. Keep momentum. After first meetings, schedule a follow-up before you leave. The easiest way to create repetition is to promise another meetup while you're together. Rediscover purpose and identity. Retirement doesn't mean the end of contribution. It's a chance to redirect it. Micro role. Mentor younger people, tutor, or lead a community class. Roles that use your experience rebuild identity quickly. Creative expression. Try writing, painting, or audio journaling. Creativity reawakens a sense of self and yields shareable conversation. Learning identity. Become a learner again. Enroll in a course. Local college, online, or community workshop. Learning keeps the brain active and introduces peers. Family role. Embrace connecting with grandchildren, organizing family history projects, or leading recipes night. Family tasks offer both meaning and social ties. Practical exercise. Spend 20 minutes writing 3 things you used to love about your work and 3 ways to reframe them into new activities. Teaching, volunteering, organizing, community event planning. At the end, I'll show a simple 5-minute exercise you can do every Sunday that refreshes purpose for the whole week, and it only takes 5 minutes. Small daily habits that reduce loneliness. Big changes happen through small habits. Try these daily practices. 2-minute check-ins. Call or message one person each day. A short note can spark reconnection. Gratitude plus invite. End the day by writing one thing you're grateful for and one small invite you could make this week. Move with others. Try group walks, dance classes, or church groups. Movement plus company triples mood benefits. Ask people questions. What's one small thing that made you smile recently? Curiosity builds warmth. Limit isolation triggers. Notice activities that isolate you for long periods. Excessive TV, late-night social media, and set small limits. Why this helps? Habits accumulate. 2-minute actions are low friction but compound into meaningful relationships over time. When to seek extra help. Loneliness is common, but sometimes it becomes depression or anxiety. Seek professional help if you notice. Persistent low mood for more than 2 weeks. Loss of appetite, sleep disruption, or repeated thoughts of hopelessness. Social withdrawal that you can't change with effort. Options. Talk to your primary doctor. Rule out medical causes. Thyroid, B12, sleep apnea. Try local counseling or group therapy designed for older adults. Use community mental health services or helplines if urgent. Practical tip. Many communities offer low-cost counseling for seniors. If cost or transportation is a barrier, call your local health department. They can point you to services. Bonus, the unexpected activity that rebuilds social life. Here's that surprising activity I promised. Hosting a monthly skill swap in your living room or community room. Everyone brings one small thing to teach. Knitting, a recipe, a short story, a tool trick. And in 2 hours, people teach, learn, and laugh. It's low cost, low pressure, and creates repeat attendance fast because people return to teach something new. Why it works? It's social, purposeful, and celebrates contribution. 3 antidotes to loneliness. If you're watching this and feeling alone, please know this. You matter, and loneliness is solvable. Start with one small step today, a 2-minute call or a walk, and build from there. If this video helped, like, subscribe, and share with someone who might need it. Drop one small action you'll try this week in the comments. I read every single one. Tomorrow's video will show a real example of a retired teacher who used a skill swap to build a friend group of 30 people in 6 months. I'll walk you through the exact invites she used. Hit the bell so you don't miss it. Thanks for watching. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next one.